This is a video for the women, for the Christian women who are the left and who are the Torah observers who are the right. This is a warning video. In here, Yah will show you per scripture how you will find him when you go in great tribulation. And we'll go through Deuteronomy 4, Deuteronomy 6, and Deuteronomy 7. And this is what Yeshua was also actually quoting in Matthew 22. So let's go to Deuteronomy 4 first. So I will start from verse 27. And Jehovah shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither Jehovah shall lead you. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood, stone, and which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. And this is actually even more for the Christians with your holidays, Christmas, Easter, Lent, Halloween, Valentine's Day, even having a graven image in the churches, even around your neck, which Hosea 2:2 is telling you that it is an abomination between your breasts. Even so, the right going for man's tradition, wrong Sabbaths, keeping also holidays that are not biblical, and also having graven images as well. The Star of David it's not the real Star of David, it's the Star of Remphan, which Amos 5 and Acts 7 is telling you. So then further to verse 29, and here it comes. But if from thence thou shalt seek Jehovah thy God, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thine heart and with all thy soul, when thou art in tribulation, and this is great tribulation as well, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days which we are in now, if thou turn to Jehovah thy God, and shall be obedient unto his voice, the voice that spoke to the children of Israel in Acts 19, saying, if you obey my voice, my words, there will be a peculiar people unto him. But the same goes also for the Christians. If you obey the 10 Commandments, because that's what he gave with his voice, then you'll be a peculiar people unto him. For Jehovah thy God is merciful God. Okay, he desires mercy, and only mercy, not sacrifice. And he will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers which he sware unto them. So, how do we love God? With all of our soul, with all of our hearts. And this is what Yeshua was also referring to. So let's go to Matthew 22. So in 37 he says, and Yeshua said unto him, thou shalt love Jehovah thy God with all thine heart, and with all thine soul, and with all thy mind. Okay, this is the first and great commandment. Right, and the second one is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, which James 2:8-9 quotes, and that is from Leviticus 19:15-18, and that is rebuking your neighbor from their sins. If you see your neighbor doing Hanukkah or Christmas, you rebuke them sharply for that, because they are committing idolatry, which we see in for the Christmas Jeremiah 10. So then Yeshua was quoting Deuteronomy 6:5. But I'll read from verse 4. Hear, O Israel, Jehovah our God is one God. Okay, so Yeshua is not God. Verse 5, and thou shalt love thy God, thy Jehovah, thy God, with all thine heart, and with all thine soul, and with all thine might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children. Okay, because this is how you break the curse, of disobedience, because the iniquity will be unto the third and fourth generation, for those who hate him and keep not his commandments. And shall talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as a frontlet between thine eyes, and thou shalt write them upon the post of thine house and on thy gate. So what are the things that the children have to be taught to, right, to keep when they go into the house, when they walk, when they sleep, go to sleep, or when they rise up? In Deuteronomy 4 again, it reads from verse 40, thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, okay, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which Jehovah thy God giveth thee forever. Okay, and after that, what comes is the 10 Commandments, Deuteronomy 5, because these commandments are the commandments that were made, that were the conditions that they were supposed to hold when they received the covenant at Mount Horeb. And you can read that in verse 2 of Deuteronomy 5. And Jehovah our God made the covenant with us in Horeb. Okay, which the Deuteronomy 18 capital P prophet, which is Yeshua, came to refresh, came to teach the people, because that is what was desired. So then let's go to Deuteronomy 7. First, I'm going to read actually Deuteronomy 5, from verse 9. So it's about the graven images. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, so do not make them whatever looks like from heaven, on the earth, from beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, Jehovah thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, if you don't teach them the 10 Commandments, so upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, because if you do not keep the 10 Commandments, you hate him, so that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. And what did Yeshua say? If you love me, you keep my commandments. Okay, those were the words that Jehovah put in his mouth. Okay, so then chapter 7, verse 9. Know therefore that Jehovah thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments 2,000 generations, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him, he will repay him to his face. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. Okay? So if you do not love him, you do not keep his commandments. So when you are in great tribulation, the only way that you will find him is if you keep his 10 commandments and eat clean. You follow him, you find him with all of your heart and with all of your soul, based on what he wants you to do. That is how you show your love to him, and that is how you will receive mercy. And then another bonus in Deuteronomy 10. And now, Israel, what doth Jehovah thy God require of thee, but to fear? Okay, this is how you will fear him, but to fear Jehovah thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve Jehovah thy God with all thine heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of Jehovah, the 10 commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, for thy good. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is Jehovah's thy God, the earth also, with all that therein is. Only Jehovah hath a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even so above all people, as it is this day. Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. Okay, so you circumcise your heart because actually that is what he cares about. It doesn't matter, actually doesn't even desire the circumcision of the penis. He wants you to circumcise your hearts. So if you go and you circumcise your sons, but they don't keep the 10 commandments, then what good is it? It is in vain. It is all in vain. It is this was all spiritual. The sacrificial law is done away with. So you don't need to circumcise your son's penis. You need to teach the children to circumcise their hearts with the 10 commandments, as you women should do. And so in great tribulation, when you get there, you find God with all of your heart and with all of your soul and with all of your mind, because I really want you to get this, by keeping the 10 commandments. Be born again, be circumcised in heart by keeping of the 10 commandments. Okay? And then you eat also clean. Why? Because that was the Noahide covenant. He is your forefather, he's my forefather, and he made that covenant with the seed that came out of Noah. So we need to keep that as well. Okay? This is how you love God, with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. And then in great tribulation, to wash your raiment white, you need to go and fulfill the royal law. Wash the blood clean from your hands, from your raiment. So I just hope that you ladies will hearken, and even more so hearken before then, because that is a time I don't wish on any one of you. Any one of you. But Yeshua literally tells you right here, this is how you love God. You seek, you keep his 10 commandments, and you eat clean. Either now or after, then you will find him. And this is why he was actually quoting it this whole time.